Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about Nano Dimension. The stock ticker is NNDM. And then we will cover 4 different topics about Nano Dimension today in order to learn almost everything is available in the market today. So the first thing is, what is Nano Dimension? And what do they make? What are their products? And the details about this company. We would like to learn and look into those details in order to make better decisions in terms of stock investment and investing in this company. So I'm gonna let you know that I'm not a financial advisor and this is for educational and learning purposes. I do curate videos in order to pass that information on to you so you don't have to spend a lot of time like I do and have an easy one-click access to the videos that I make every once in a while. So the second thing that we'll talk about, the recent news and the stock prices and market size and the market cap of this company and the future potential. And then we'll look into a few popular investment firms and the persons that actually invest in stock market and the 3D printing industry, and including Nano Dimension company itself. And the third thing we will talk about is the Nano Dimension's technology and their products and reports. And then lastly, I would like to tell you guys what I will do with Nano Dimension in terms of investing. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you do, please hit the subscribe button and also turn the bell on so you can get the notification about every stock market video or investment video that I will curate for you guys for the future purposes, so you can save time and reach out to information a lot faster than you can do on your own. Let's get right into it. So the first, what is and who is Nano Dimension? Nano Dimension is a 3D printing company, is particularly focusing on the niche of electronics and building the technology and the strong technology, which they are the first player in this electronics in terms of 3D printing technology, and they would like to be the one that are going to dominate this market in next 5 to 10 years. So if we go and look at their website, which I highly encourage each and every one of you to go to nano-di.com and to look each and every details of this the website and all the pages about the company itself and their solutions and the market that they're going after, and their investors page, and subscribe to their investors page, and you will get the press releases each time that they actually create a press release, and also their presentations and their quarterly calls and everything. So that's highly critical for anyone who is thinking about being a long-term investor, and it's a very good rule of thumb that each and every individual and investor should do. I love companies that are actually creating videos for folks like us, for us to understand their companies a lot better. So that's why I watched this video a couple of times to understand each and every part of their businesses. It's very and highly educational. I would like to play this video for you really quick, and then we will probably stop in a couple of points and just to reiterate what they're saying. I would like to stop here. As you can see in their introductory video, they say manufacturing with the world's first professional 3D printer for electronics. So there are world's first professional 3D printer for electronics. It's very important being first in the market and as an early stage innovative company in an emerging industry. It's highly critical. So I would like every one of you to keep that in mind, and that's a really important point while you're going to try to provide and create your bullish thesis or any kind of thesis for this company. Guys, thank you for watching it. And as you can see in their video, like every professional would create, they focused on their value propositions. They focused on what type of markets at which there are going to be different multiple industries that they will focus on, which are highly important points, that they're not just going to be in one specific area like aerospace. They will go into multiple industries like aerospace, defense industry, and things like that. And from a value proposition standpoint, that the reason why there exists not necessarily to be in the 3D printing, but actually to provide more like better cost efficient solutions for companies that are needed their products, and also which that will directly help those companies who are using or will be using their products in order to build a better feature for their own company, better business metrics, more profitable metrics, and they cut their cost and be more efficient and have less things to worry about. So those are the main factors. The technology of Nano Dimension and the feature of Nano Dimension will bring all sort of different benefits to the companies or the manufacturers or the specific companies like maybe IBM or maybe Intel, or all sort of different companies that may need this solution, and 3D printing, which is going to be the revolutionary in manufacturing between next 5 to 10, 15, 20 years. So the companies like Nano Dimension, if you want to position this as from an investment standpoint, that are in early stages, like you imagine buying Amazon for 20 or 10, 15 years ago. So it's really easy to understand, important to understand what does that mean. So from that standpoint. So let's, I hope you understand better now what Nano Dimension is. Let's go to the next point and look at the stock price. So the stock price is $859 with a market cap of almost $1.2 billion. And if we look at market size in general for the global printed circuit board market, which they are going after, they're going after the electronics and the printed circuit board market. It has a CAGR of 4.12% during the forecast period of 20 to 25, which is almost 5 years, every year 5% almost increase, and between current $56 billion market cap, and that will go almost up to $75 billion by 2025. It's a huge market size versus where they are right now, 1.2 billion, which they've recently started producing and selling their product and generating some sort of a revenue, which was the last quarter, I guess, almost $438,000, which is not huge, but as we build our, the plan in investing in this company, that you see is for companies like an early stage, even though there are risks involved and it's an early stage company, more speculative company than your Tesla or your Amazon or other companies, that it's also a benefit because they just recently started building trust investment world, that they more and more people, as they look into their reports and as they look into their results, and which will potentially generate a lot better results every other year as companies adapt into 3D printing, and a leader being a leader or planning to be a leader, targeted to be a leader in this market in Nano Dimension, and will dominate the majority of this market and keep building their improving their technology, and be a go-to company and technology and solution in this area and field. So that's their goal. It's really important. So the next thing that we need to look into is that just trying to find a little bit of proof that why this company is actually important, and how we can back that up with some of the most popular investment firms, and what do they think about 3D printing in general. So ARK Investment, as many of you know, this is their approach to 3D printing. They think that 3D printing, or more broadly, additive manufacturing, is the process of building objects layer by layer instead of using a mold and removing material from a larger block. This allows for radically new part architectures, decreased costs, reduced weight, and shorter time to production. This is just golden for any company that are in this and who needs circuit boards and who needs electronics, and that will help their companies in the long run huge. So this is what ARK Investment says, and ARK believes that continued innovations and improvements in material and printer capabilities will accelerate the adoption and they create new applications for additive manufacturing. So that also means that the market size will potentially expand going forward. So as the manufacturing industry faces increased pressure to cut costs and gain efficiencies, we think 3D printing provides the core value proposition of higher productivity, lower cost, and better quality, better agility, right? The most important metrics for any business alive in the world right now: lower cost and better agility. So ARK projects long-term growth opportunities are ahead. As with most disruptive technologies, there is an adjustment period. Let's remember that it took a while for factories to realize the necessity of moving from the steam engine to electricity. It's the same with 3D printing. Just like I said, this is like looking at Amazon 10, 15, 20 years ago. So, or Tesla 4 or 5 years ago, or a couple of years ago, right? This is really important. This is really important, and while you're doing your research, understanding in what market that you're doing your research. Now it's 3D printing in what industry, right? And also how this company's position themselves, which is right now is a leader in that specific niche, and it's a huge market, will always improve and will always grow, right? Electronics, the technology, and 3D printing is just going to be the core of this entire market. So it's really important to keep in mind. So this is the future potential, right? Our ARK Investment, Cathie Wood's ARK Investment, the company and investment firm backs it up, and they actually bought almost 3.6 million shares, which is $8 each, close to $30 million of investment recently, but they have been buying this since last couple of weeks or a month. So it's really important. So there's the future potential in here. The investment firms like ARK, which always in this type of technologies and companies that are entering into the the investment in the companies early. It did not necessarily came to a point that the Wall Street not focusing in these type of small cap markets, but they will be in the future as these companies grow. So it's a really, I think I see a huge potential here as I actually research to create this video and create this video for you. So let's go into the next, which their technology, their products and reports. So in terms of technology, and we need to look at their website and quickly understand what product that we're talking about, right? Like what product they provide to consumers. So Dragonfly LDM, which is recently get a lot of attention from people and investors and trying to research Nano Dimensions. So quickly, the Nano Dimensions Dragonfly LDM trademark technology system is a one-stop solution for agile hardware development and innovative circuit design across a wide area of industries. It empowers companies to securely control entire development cycles through an in-house additive manufacturing of PCBs and non-planar electronics with speed and precision. If you don't know what PCB is, PCB means printed circuit boards. So while reducing R&D costs. So then we've already repeated that, but just to take a look at this technology, and this is what they're building, right? This is what they're providing as a product, and this product is able to do all these kind of things that you see here for almost every devices that we use currently, and we will use many other new devices that are potentially going to be manufactured with those included in those devices. And the companies like those technology companies that are providing cell phones or circuit boards and all these kind of stuff that they will need the technologies like us in order to reduce their costs, in order to be more efficient, manufacture products a lot faster and with less problems. And the other thing that we should look into here is that the market that they've said that in their video, and we've read a couple of times, that they're going after multiple industries that they really feel excited about. Is one of them aerospace, defense, medical, automotive, and industry. Think about how big these industries are. You can make your own estimation, but these markets are huge. So there's a very long time ahead of Nano Dimension in terms of what they can achieve. So it's a huge market. I'm glad that we're talking about this company today, and they are targeted to be the leader and disrupt this entire 3D printing industry in electronics and printed circuit boards. So the next thing that we can talk about is quickly, as an investor, what you should do and historically, periodically, in order to keep up with the news about the Nano Dimension. It's simple as this. It's a rule of thumb. Go to their website, look at their investors page, and subscribe to their email list. And each and every time they release press releases and informations and quarterly reports, and including their revenues and projections and the problems that they may potentially be having or not, or good news. The most of the time I love reading good news. So you will see each and every one of these, and you will get an email directly to your email box. This is how I do this. This is how I research companies, and I keep up with their news and everything. And I switch my decisions to different direction based on what I'm seeing in those reports and presentations and conference calls and other in terms of other things. So. And go to, again, their investor page. You will be able to see and find out all of the stuff that I am showing you right now. Their quarterly reports, which you will see in terms of a revenue standpoint that they have reported revenues of $438,000 for the third quarter of 2020. But as I said, they're really new. They're going to improve that, and they will have better results going forward. It's at least another 2-3 years in 5 years in a row that when it comes to 5 years from now, we will see this company close potentially be at least 5x, 10x, 15x, or maybe 20x, depending on how fast and how profitable they will be. And as they will improve their technology and their revenues and their profitability, and more people and more companies believe in them, start using their product, it's just gonna get better. So it's important to always try to follow up the companies that you like. This is when it comes to the end of this video, before we wrap up, that I would like to share with you guys what I will do with this company in terms of an investment standpoint. Like I do this for every other company that I'm heavily invested in right now. I have about close to $80,000 to $100,000 worth of investment in stock market with individual stock picks, and one of them, some portion of this, close to 20% of that total amount, is in my Roth IRA, which I do these type of speculative investments, and the rest is in my general account. So I do pick more like between, let's say, 10 billion to 5 to 10 billion to 100 billion, 300 billion market cap companies. And sometimes I do also pick small companies that I really, really heavily believe in, which I will share all and every one of these with you going forward. So what I will do with Nano Dimension is I will just keep looking at them. I think I see a tremendous amount of opportunity here. Then as I build more cash in next month or two, maybe in a couple of weeks, I will start building a position in this company, and then we will go from there. It's a journey, as I said, it's a long-term investment mentality. So this is how I do this, and I will create more videos once in a while for you. And I hope you enjoy my video today. And if you like, please hit subscribe button and turn on the bell. And with that, you will get a notification each and every time I create new video for you guys. I spend a lot of time for this, so please like this video as well. And it helps YouTube algorithm a lot. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for spending time and supporting my channel and supporting myself. And have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself.